you're painfully shy, which is getting in the way of you selling. But I feel like it's in your head a little bit. I know that you feel it, but you were telling me that you're terrified during the break. And to be honest, there are people that come on here who are professionals that are more shy than you are. So I think you're doing a great job. I mean, I don't think you should worry about that. That's more in your head.
Oh,
Yeah, I really do. When you're speaking, what do you think about that?
yes, but it's also the getting in the face of the customer and like really pushing yourself on them and trying to close the deal.
Just treat them like your husband.
I can do that. I can do.
You know, you boss your husband around like it's nobody's business.
Yes, okay.
Right? Seriously, am I wrong? You run the show.
Right.
Right, Nico? Right, Nico? Look how cute. Okay, all right, so here is the tough love portion of this ceremony. So first of all, well, no, first is not the tough love. Well, I love the idea. I love the idea. I always have. I think it's creative. I think it's clever. It looks like one of those ideas that could be like Beanie Babies that just everybody loves and stores want, and it's not so expensive to buy. How much would the average item be for someone to buy?
So it starts at $275 to $995, depending on what you're getting. There's a lot of mixing and matching.
Okay.
The slogan's wear, tear, and share. So.
Wear, tear, and share. So I like that. What do you all think of the product? Do you like it? Okay. Now, here's the thing. The only thing that you have ever asked me was one thing. We were sitting by the pool, and it was probably about a year ago, and you asked me, what is the one thing that you asked me? Do you remember?
You
asked the name. So it's Squlz.
Right.
So I remember saying to you, I think it's a little complicated. It doesn't explain what it is. And I had a briefing with my producers. I have not thought about this for 1 year since I told you I didn't love it. I had a briefing with my producers, and they said that all of them individually, about 5, had gotten the name wrong. When I read it just now, I thought it said Squlz. It looks like it says Squlz. Someone said Squlz.
Yes.
So there is a problem with the name. I'm just going
Right.
to tell you, this hurts, and I'm going to rip the patch off right now and tell you, doesn't mean it won't succeed. I'm just saying you have one challenge in the name. I also don't think that the name indicates what this is, and I don't know that that Squlz really is what this is. It could be patches, it could be whatever you decide. But I think that that could be a challenge, and that's the only thing I've ever said. And I did think that maybe I was wrong, because often just because I say something doesn't mean it's right, just because I have a business. But then after hearing it from them, I said, oh, that was the only thing I ever said to her. So I just want to say that. What are the problems that you're facing in the business?
Well, the sales aspect, which I push, I don't move on because it doesn't come naturally, but I have recently hired a sales rep,
Okay.
which is going to be a big help.
Okay. You have got to grab your balls, own your own business, and you have to sell.
Yes.
No one's ever going to be, you have to just, like, we're done with that. You just have to do it. Like and you're not broke. A lot of people that come on here,
Right.
they're broke. You've spent about $100,000, which is not a joke now.
Right.
Now we're in,
No,
now it's game time.
Right.
So number 1, you do sell. Number 2, you can totally market. There's no secret. And by the way, any publicist that you hire is not going to do anything any better than what you do.
Right.
It's the same thing. It's all networks and relationships and calling people. There's no miraculous formula to anything except for...
Which is good to know.
Yeah.
You don't have to actually go out and hire somebody for thousands of dollars a month that you can actually...
No. You find someone who owns 10 kid stores, you email them, they don't respond, you send them a package. It's not too expensive. Some people have diamond bracelets.
Right. I can give out tons of
You could give out tons of stuff. Right. Also streamline. You have to figure out what works. Sell all your inventory so you can make some money.
Right.
Then pick out the top 10 things that are really going to stand out and market those, because kids get confused.
Right.
Here's the popular thing. All the kids are doing this. You sell that to the stores, and you do that. And then you're going to have to decide whether you're going to call the fight. You're going to go out being aggressive, doing everything you can, really now giving yourself a window and be like, I'm going to go balls to the wall. And then you have to decide, do I keep swimming or do I go back to shore? Because if you know in your gut that this can work, then it can work. That's how it goes. Mm-hmm. That's how it goes. I've had so many different ideas, and some of them I liked, but didn't live for. But when I came up with that Skinny Girl Margarita, I knew. A light bulb went off. I didn't care what anybody told me. I knew. So if you know, then you go. But at a certain point, if you feel in your gut, it might not work, then you call the fight. You lost money, but you don't want to lose more. That's just the way that it is. Okay. Now, to address some of these problems, the first one being shyness, I have a solution for you. Okay, Just the Funny, an improv company in Miami.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Is offering a 7-week improv workshop to help you break out of your shell. Okay? So you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it? You're gonna have fun. Improv classes are fun. It's great. You're gonna do it. You came, you're asking. Sometimes you don't want to open up Pandora's box, sweetheart.
No, that's
Okay? Next, marketing. Hero Entertainment Marketing is a top-rated product placement agency. They're the ones who place products in different major films and on channels like Disney and Nickelodeon. Well, they have agreed to take you on as a client for free and try to get skulls worn by characters on television shows.
wow, that's great.
Okay?
Very cool.
Last, your problem is distribution. My solution is Zulily. Have you heard of them?
Yes.
Okay, yes, everybody has. They're a leading daily deals site for moms and kids. They're going to sell skulls 4 times a year at cost for you.
Wow, that's huge.
All right, so you already have,
Yay.
you have steps to get this done.
Thank you.